Reading is for our Sagittarius friends, and it is for March 2023. I'm going to do what we call a journey spread. I get a lot of my spreads from the Barbara Moore Book of Tarot spreads on Amazon. Today I'm going to use the Barbier Tarot, and this basically will tell us kind of what we're leaving and what we're going to and why. So I will take 3 cards for what we'll be leaving, why, what you don't see, what is guiding you, challenge, and destiny. I will clarify if I have to, and if, depending on the reading, we'll pull an oracle card at the end for just general advice. So here we go. One more time. Okay. What we're leaving, 3 cards. Lovers, Ace of Cups. Wow, interesting. Wheel. Why? Interesting. This is interesting, what you don't see. What is guiding us? Challenge. Okay, and destiny. Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck kind of tells me that there is some, balancing of something, whether this, it feels very much heart-oriented because we have Lovers, we have Ace of Cups, and we have Wheel, and I feel like it's hard to say. I'm going to have to go into the reading is what does that mean about leaving that behind? To me, the Lovers, Ace of Cups, and Wheel speak of a relationship, of course, and a love relationship because we have Ace of Cups here, or a very important relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be love, but I'm really going in that direction because we've got Lovers, Ace of Cups. And then the Wheel tells me that it's time, like whatever this new relationship is has reached the next pivotal step. But this relationship, while these cards feel really good, to me, the why you're leaving is the 4 of Cups. And it's almost like feeling sorry for yourself. So there's something in this relationship that's not fulfilling you. But it's new. So it's kind of, I'm getting this just really kind of odd feeling here because it is new. Because it's an Ace of Cups, so it's a new thing that's happening. But you don't feel it. It's not what you're asking for. So the 4 of Cups to me is you're being handed something and you're not seeing it, right? In most decks, they're being handed something, they're not seeing it. They're focused on something else. And to me, it's like, so the way I look at the 4 of Cups is a spoiled little old me card. But it doesn't have to be necessarily spoiled or poor little old me. But in this deck, it is poor little old me. He's feeling like he's the best thing since sliced bread, but nobody's paying attention to him. So I feel like that's the why. Like, this new relationship is new and it's turning a corner, but it's not fulfilling to you. It's not really what you want. It's not really what you're craving. And we'll get to that too, because we have what's guiding us is the 9 of Cups, and that's our desires, right? So no matter what this relationship is, you're kind of bored with it. What you don't see is that there is love there. So this is the King of Cups, and this doesn't have to be gender specific by any means, but it is a feeling of love. It is a feeling of romance. It is a feeling of, there is love there. There's caring there. There's heart, warmth, and all of that there, but you don't see that. So this, when we talk about what we don't see, is we don't see this energy. We don't see that this is happening. We don't see, pretty much this at all. So I really feel like, yeah, you're leaning towards, this doesn't feel like it's enough. It's not what you're asking for. And then what is guiding you, and this is like, okay, this guiding me away from this relationship is the Nine of Cups. And that's desire. And this deck, it's definitely desire. So it's desire. And I feel like this is a love reading, and then this card comes up. So it's like the ultimate desire when you're talking about love. So it's not just the emotional, intellectual, but it's also the physical part of it. So there is something going on here that, like, you're desiring something different. You're desiring, I don't know if it's more, it's just different. And to see the Four of Cups and the why, and then this is what's guiding you, your desires, your true desires, because you're not getting what you want here. You're not getting what you need out of this relationship, but what you don't see is that there is an emotional attachment here. So your challenge is death. And of course, death is changing and transformation. So Spirit's challenging you to see the change, to see the evolution. And I think that's part of what's going on here too. There is the world and the outcome, or which is your first, it's called the destiny, that position, but I call it like my first stop. These situations aren't necessarily going to end in March, or it's a continuation, right? This is the first stop on this journey of love. And it could be that you're just leaving behind the new stuff, but I still feel like there's more to it because of the boredom card, like or the not getting what you want card. But I think too, we have to remember when we see that, even though this isn't advice, it is saying that you have something, it's just not what you're asking for. So it's a reminder to take a look at that, especially since the King of Cups is in what you don't know, because that means that there is something there. There is some emotional attachment. And then, challenge is, do you transform to make this work, or is that the challenge? I don't want to transform to make this work. I want what I want. And that's okay too. But I feel like that's kind of the challenge piece. Because I think deep down, that this is not a bad thing, but it's not exactly what you're looking for. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be. So if that's the case, then of course, transforming, do you want to? Probably not. Or do you? Maybe. So when we talk about what's the outcome, or the first stop in our journey is the world. Now, really, the world is an end of a journey, right? It is completion. So whatever is going to happen in the next month, or this month or so, is going to be completion of this situation. I don't want to be predictive in the way that's going to look, because once you open your eyes to the King of Cups, that could change this maybe not being as much of a challenge. And maybe you're just not seeing the love that's there right now, and you will, because, to me too, the world is about success. And what does that mean? It's going to mean success for you, and whatever your true desires are, that's what the success is. Does it mean you leave this relationship? No, not necessarily. Maybe. I think when you see that, it could change your mind. It may not. Right? I mean, it just kind of depends. And it depends on how you deal with the challenge. If you're willing to make some changes, then maybe this is fine. If you're not, then maybe it's not fine. Totally free will, right? And and to know that all in all, things will be successful for you, right? You'll get what you're working for, whether that's to find your desire in here or not. So I think that that's basically what this is telling you. And two, with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it's a reminder to stay balanced and stay, true to yourself. So let's do a oracle card from the Enchanted Map. And this is just advice, and I think I'll take that one since it popped out. Okay, so we got Ride the Wave. We've got the dolphins on the wave. I have to read 14. Okay. It's kind of a short one. Right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that you're in a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide has turned, and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents, coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take change in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. So that's cool. So stay with your true desires, stay with what really means a lot to you, and I think you'll be on the right path. So there you have it. Thank you, Sagittarius. Please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. This is my first time doing monthly zodiac readings, so it's a work in progress here. So thanks.